Ever found yourself in that all-too-familiar situation, splitting a holiday cost with friends, managing household bills with a partner, or even just pooling funds for a shared gift, and thinking, there has to be a better way than endless bank transfers and awkward who owes what conversations? If you've nodded along, you're not alone. The digital age promised to streamline our finances, yet when it comes to shared expenses, we often revert to a chaotic mix of spreadsheet wizardry, mental arithmetic, and the occasional passive-aggressive nudge. It's like we're trying to build a sophisticated financial engine with a hammer and chisel. And if you're a Monzo user, you might have already dipped your toes into the world of Monzo pots, a fantastic feature for compartmentalizing your savings and spending. But what happens when those savings and spending aren't just yours? What happens when they're ours? That's where the magic of Monzo's shared pots comes in. This isn't just about making your money tidier, it's about making shared financial goals achievable, transparent, and dare I say it, stress-free. Imagine a world where everyone contributing to the holiday fund can see exactly how much is in there, where the rent money is always in one place, or where that group gift for a friend comes together seamlessly, without a single awkward reminder. That world is not a distant dream, it's a few taps away within your Monzo app. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of setting up your very first shared pot, let's quickly establish why this feature is such a game-changer. Think about the traditional ways we handle shared finances. You've got the one person pays for everything and gets reimbursed later method, which often leads to one person carrying the financial burden and the other feeling guilty about delayed payments. Then there's the everyone sends their share to one person's account method, which works until someone forgets, or the recipient has to manually reconcile who's paid what. And let's not even get started on the complexity of splitting a bill with multiple contributors and varying amounts. Shared pots on Monzo elegantly sidestep these issues. They provide a dedicated, communal space for money, accessible to all invited members. This means complete transparency. Everyone can see the balance, contributions, and withdrawals. It fosters accountability, as everyone knows where they stand. And crucially, it simplifies the process, reducing friction and those awkward money conversations that can strain relationships. It's about building financial harmony, whether you're planning a trip, managing household expenses, or saving for a joint future. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it complicated to set up? Absolutely not. Monzo has a reputation for intuitive design, and shared pots are no exception. The process is remarkably straightforward, and I'm going to walk you through every step, from the initial thought to the fully functional shared fund. So, get your Monzo app ready, or at least open it in your mind's eye, because we're about to embark on a journey to financial collaborative nirvana. The very first step, as with anything Monzo related, begins in your Monzo app. Make sure you have the latest version installed. Regular updates bring new features and improvements, and you don't want to miss out on any of them. Once you're logged in, you'll be greeted by your main Monzo feed, showcasing your transactions and account balance. Now, to find the pots section, you'll typically scroll down a little on your home screen. You'll see your existing pots if you have any, and below them, or sometimes accessible via a dedicated tab at the bottom, will be the option to add a pot. Tapping on Add a Pot is your gateway to creating new financial compartments. When you do, Monzo will present you with a few options, creating a regular pot or a shared pot. This is where you make the crucial distinction. Select Shared Pot. Once you've chosen Shared Pot, Monzo will prompt you to give your new pot a name. This is an important step. Think of a name that clearly defines the purpose of this shared fund. Holiday Fund 2025, Rent and Bills, Baby Shower Gift, Weekend Getaway. The clearer the name, the easier it will be for everyone involved to understand its purpose and stay organized. Don't just call it Shared Pot 1. Be descriptive. Next, you'll have the option to add an image to your pot. While not strictly necessary for functionality, adding a relevant image can make the pot feel more personalized and visually appealing. If it's a holiday fund, a picture of your dream destination could be a great motivator. For household bills, a picture of your home might be appropriate. It's a small touch, but it adds to the overall experience. Now comes the crucial part, inviting participants. Monzo makes this incredibly easy. You'll be prompted to add people to your shared pot. You can do this by selecting contacts from your phone's address book or by manually entering their Monzo usernames or phone numbers. A critical point here, for someone to join your shared pot, they must also be a Monzo customer. Shared pots are a Monzo to Monzo feature, so if your intended collaborator isn't on Monzo yet, this might be the perfect opportunity to encourage them to join. Monzo will often even provide a link for them to sign up, making the onboarding process smooth. Once you've selected the participants, Monzo will send them an invitation. They'll receive a notification within their Monzo app, inviting them to join your newly created shared pot. They'll need to accept this invitation to become a member. Until they accept, they won't be able to see or interact with the pot. This two-step process ensures privacy and prevents unwanted additions to your shared funds. Now that the pot is created and invitations are sent, let's talk about how money actually gets into the shared pot. There are a few ways, offering flexibility to suit different scenarios. The most common method is for each participant to contribute directly from their individual Monzo accounts. Once they've accepted the invitation to the shared pot, they'll see it listed alongside their other individual pots. Tapping on the shared pot will reveal its balance and the option to add money. From there, they can choose the amount they wish to contribute and confirm the transfer. It's a straightforward process, just like moving money into one of your personal pots. Each contribution will be recorded in the pot's transaction history, along with the name of the person who contributed it, ensuring complete transparency. Another useful feature is the ability to set up recurring payments into the shared pot. This is particularly beneficial for regular shared expenses like rent, utilities, or subscriptions. Each participant can set up a standing order from their individual Monzo account to the shared pot. They simply choose the amount, frequency, weekly, monthly, etc., and the date. This automates the contribution process, eliminating the need for manual transfers and ensuring funds are always available when needed. Imagine the peace of mind knowing that the rent money is automatically collected each month without anyone having to chase it. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.